Detroit is full of beautiful buildings, and they all matter, and they all have character, and they all have stories. To look at every vacant building as being blighted and needing to come down is a mistake. Vacant buildings are opportunities.
The argument about blight is that if you have one house on your block that's vacant, that can have a domino effect.
It's difficult to look past boarded up windows or missing windows, but it's important to shift the perspective of what a building can mean.
We see people from all walks of life and from all experience levels who are rehabbing homes in Detroit or buildings in Detroit. I see people who are just like me, who have no experience, who say, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what I can do.
They're putting the sweat equity in because the place matters.
I was moving to Detroit from California. I had always been interested in the awesome do-it-yourself attitude of everybody living in Detroit, and I just got back from Afghanistan, so I had a little bit of money in my pocket. Luckily, there's like 3 other crazy young guys who are interested in kind of restoring a house. We've been doing a lot of different manual labor activities, mostly demolition. I mean, a lot of tearing out old plaster walls. We just rebuilt our porch roof last weekend, and over the course of 2 weeks, worked with our contractor to actually rebuild the roof ourselves with him, which was the most exciting thing I've ever done. I never thought I'd be so happy to sit on a roof for 6 hours in 25-degree weather. Now it actually is starting to look like a house. That's something that I did, and that'll be there for hopefully 100 years.
People in the city are interested in reinvesting in those older buildings because there's a connection there to our past, to our heritage.
One of my favorite things about Detroit is that we have all these unique older buildings that really give it a unique character. You get to see the path of US history coming through, the architectural changes that happen over time.
Oftentimes people have some shared history or memory of a building. Like this building, for example, it's really been a mutual investment with the current owner of the building.
I always envisioned myself as being one that would help revitalize the neighborhood.
Practice Space is a number of things all at once. We have architects, developers, designers. We really seek to be a resource for entrepreneurs who are looking to inject old spaces with new ideas. It would have costed us a lot of money to try to beat back the garage in this garage, put up drywall everywhere. We had to be living the story that we're trying to help people create for themselves. I think it allows us to relate to other people who are doing the same work.
I know what it's like to start from scratch with a building or with a project, and as far as what they're doing in here, I think it gives hope.
I think one of the cool things about rehab is the fact that it really helped bring communities back. It's almost like a time machine. You're like driving down the road exactly like it was in 1914.
I could take you and show you buildings that have been refurbished, and they're much nicer than seeing a vacant field. Wood flooring they have, crown molding, all the wonderful things, and we're tearing it down. I don't see that as progress.
Preservation is a very immediate and tangible and hands-on way to play a part in Detroit's history.
And I think that as people start coming back to the city, they're going to realize that this is a really, really unique and cool place to live.
Communities are made up of people and parks and all kinds of pieces that go together. Buildings are a part of that. Every building can matter.